Yo! Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is Wednesday, October 12th. We are midway through October, almost at Halloween time, and I've done not one scary episode. And we won't do one today, but we will do one later this week. I mean, we got 2 more days, well, 3 more days this week, so hopefully we will get something down pat. I promise. Okay, maybe I won't say a promise. We'll see how tomorrow goes and Friday. Okay, because my Tuesday decided to start off with fucking bang. But first, where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. You find the Cruising Podcast. Also, you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. Woo! Let's talk about Tuesday morning. All right, so y'all don't know where I work. Hopefully not. You probably do. Don't give a shit if you do or don't give a fuck. Hopefully people that listen to this through the workspace, they're probably gonna get it back to people that probably should be hearing this shit, but they're gonna take it a different way. And I'm gonna tell you this as a very, very, very nicest way possible. I'm gonna let you know now that I don't give a fuck. Okay. This is the unadulterated truth of what happened. Okay. Wherever else you hear from anybody else, this is what happened because I'm going to keep it a buck 1,000, just in case everybody needs to know. Because I know everybody around the workspace, because it's kind of a high school atmosphere. Rumors and things are getting probably sparked up. Maybe. I don't know. I just want motherfuckers to hear it from the horse's fucking mouth. Tuesday morning, Andrew Cruz wakes up, puts his gets ready for work, puts on some clothes, one leg at a time, just like any other human being, put a shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Put the smell goods on and get the fuck out the front door. I drive to work. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to get there. People, I listen to podcasts. Normally I listen to Fighter and the Kid because mostly I can't listen to anything else. I don't know why. Well, I just need to be in an argumentative mood for some reason when I first, and they had my boy TJ Miller on there, which was even fucking more great. So I was like, yo, this is gonna be a good day because one of my favorite comedian actors is TJ Miller. And I got to hear him, talk a little bit, and he said some real shit on the podcast, but we're gonna keep it. We're gonna make sure it's on. We're gonna give you a whole thing. All right, it's cool. So, I get to work. I walk my long, long, long walk to the front door of the building, and as I cross the motherfucking threshold, and I swear on everything, I crossed the threshold of the building. This is 10 minutes before work is supposed to start. Ring, 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 ring. My Apple Watch is going off, and I'm like, fuck. Know this number. I already know that me walking in here and it's early as fuck, some shit's about to go down. So get the phone call. Hey, Cruz, you got pretty much you're doing two well, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm doing two routes today. Two of them. Doing two things today. What? What do you mean? We're supposed to have like 90 people here because that's what the fuck we were told by certain individuals. But I won't say, hey, we won't say, hey, okay, cool. We're supposed to have 90 people here. Why are you doubling up routes if we have more than enough people of abundance and that are probably sitting on the side, not doing shit except being sent home? And what's going on here? Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I guess I got two routes to do today, and one of them's on a fucking pallet. Guess what my job is now? Now, first of all, my job description is a driver. Okay, I'm supposed to deliver pack. I'm supposed to, go into the truck, get the packages, put them at somebody's front door. Bye bye, and that's it. Drive safely, make sure I get back safely, and also pick up packages whenever it's time for me to pick up packages. That's my fucking job. Now, my job description has now fucking changed. It has changed to I'm supposed to load up a fucking truck that's already not able to be walked through. because safety matters at this place. So I can't walk into the truck as is. And now I had to add about 60 more packages onto this truck, including 4 e-rigs. E-rigs are huge packages that should, they're huge packages, like your sofas, because one of them was a sofa, one of them I think was furniture items and shit like that. I don't know. Okay. I'm already now. I went to go find the pallet because clearly nobody wants to tell me where the fuck the pallet is, so I gotta go find it myself. So I go, I'm already pissed. Now I'm like, all right, where's my truck? My truck is on the outside of the fucking building. So not only do I have to walk my black ass all the way to the back of the motherfucking building, I have to wait until everyone leaves the building so I'm able to load the fucking truck. Also, I have next day air that has to go out, that has to be at someone's front door or someone's office by 10 fucking 30. Now, I'm giving you guys the fucking specifics of what is going on here, of the stupid shit I deal with every day, because it's supposed to be a logistics company, but yet you gave me 70 fucking more items to load onto a truck that I'm already starting late on. And then I have to try to beat traffic on 45. Everybody, if you live in Houston, you already know it, 45 will get backed up in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. We all know this. We all know this. So I have until 10. I'm already having this shit go through my mind. And I have to load a fucking truck because that's my job now. So now, how many jobs have I done? Am I about to do today? 2 of them. I'm not getting paid twice. I'm gonna get paid for one job. So I'm doing something that's not part of my responsibilities. And please show me where it is in my responsibilities, because that's what my old position was. Now, if it was my old position, okay, cool. That's my job. But that's not my job. And I'm not getting paid extra for this bullshit. So I'm doing this by myself. Solo motherfucking dolo. Back the truck up, start picking up packages. Now, there's one guy. I'm not going to say his name. What you guys already know. I don't say names on here. If you know, you know. He decides to walk up to me and ask me what's wrong. What's wrong? Okay, what's wrong? Hey, Cruz, what's wrong? Okay, I don't think I answered the first time. The second time he asks me the fucking question, I gave him an answer. I love doing 2 jobs. I love doing 2 jobs. So all I said to the man, as I'm working and putting shit that really isn't supposed to be on this route into my motherfucking truck, this person decides to have a 5-year-old fucking tantrum, decides to throw a little hissy fit because I gave him an answer to a question he asked. Starts to, you should blame your coworker that you talk to every day. That's literally what he's doing. That's all I heard. Your coworker, Coleman. Sorry, my bad. Your coworker, Cole. That you talk to every day. I talk to everyone every day. I walk up to coworkers every day and I say hello to them. Most of the time. Most of the time I'm an asshole because I'm not a fucking morning person. I don't think people understand. So I talk to everyone. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I talk to everyone every day. I don't know what you mean. You think I'm closer to, like, I don't know what you mean from this. So you're going around and you're saying this, you keep saying this narrative. Now you go to get my supervisor that's actually above me, that's actually running the routes. Doing the routes that we have or controlling whatever. You go to her, pretty much tell her, go get your boy. First of all, when you back up like that, it shows that you're trying to be an alpha, but at the same time, use a bitch. So that's just where I'm at with that part. So I was like, all right, cool. I didn't lose my composure. Normally I would have. In this situation, I'm already pissed off. And this person just started hooping and hollering because I said a simple sarcastic comment. Yeah, it was sarcasm. I don't give a fuck. There's sarcasm behind it. Because You can see why I'm angry. Not angry. You can see why I'm a little upset. I'm a little perturbed. I'm a little miffed. I'm a little miffed. Listen to me. As I say this as a 33-year-old man, I worked for elementary schools, middle schools, and also high schools. I never had any of my fucking children get that much upset because I practically gave them an answer that they wanted. I mean, gave them an answer that they didn't want. That's what the fuck happened. He got the answer they didn't want. First of all, every answer that's going to come out of a person's mouth is not going to be an answer that you want. It's going to be the truth. It's going to be the truth now. So I go and I tell you the truth. Then you go after my she don't know what's going on. He's not telling her what's going on. Pretty much told her go get your boy. You're the one that's having the conniption. I am not. I am fine. I don't know what you're doing here. I'm okay. You're the one having the conniption. Then you go run to your daddy. Once again, I'm letting y'all know right now. I don't give a fuck. Please release this shit to them. I don't care. I want it to be known. You went to the fucking office. Go get your daddy, and then you and also one of the union stewards. As you're having your conniption, I'm being asked what's going on. I'm calm in my situation. I'm very calm. I just want everybody to know I'm very calm in this situation. I'm very surprised how I kept my fucking composure. Actually, it was like master fucking class. Maybe because I worked with children and like this is probably the worst probably the worst a kid had done inside of a classroom to this point is try to stand on a chair, look me eye to eye, try to kind of king me. And I told him, you might want to sit your little self down before you get suspended. Pretty much what happened here. So he's having his conniption. He went to go get his dad. His dad comes out, asks me, what's going on? I said, he asked me a question. I gave him an answer. I don't know what else happened after that. Apparently, and now he's walking on a little ramp, shit like that, walking on a little ramp. Fuck shit, fucking bitch, fuck you, oh, your coworker, fuck you. And then I'm sitting here like, hey, what you saying? What you saying? Don't walk away talking shit. Talk to me like a fucking man, because that's what y'all keep saying. With this is the shit that y'all want to keep saying. Oh, we're men here, we're alphas here, we're this here, we're that. Stand your ground. If you a man, stand your ground. If you feel like you fucking right, stand your ground. Meet me face to face if that's the case, because you're fucking wrong in the situation. So you're walking on the ramp trying to be on a higher ground than me. Trust me, bro. Like I don't know what is done here in Houston or anywhere else. Like I don't know what's done with this company, but like a supervisor like that should not be a fucking supervisor, because that is fucking unprofessional. You are supposed to manage your emotions. That is unprofessional on the highest order. And guess what's going to happen? Nothing to him. So he's walking, he's talking shit. So I said, hey, what you saying? Well, your coworker. I said, y'all keep bringing up the coworker situation. So I want to make sure it's understood. This is the Antonio Brown interview. So back in the day, Antonio Brown, I think the Steelers were having like a bad stretch, and they were like, should Ben Roethlisberger? I think it's like, should Ben Roethlisberger be targeting more, something like some shit like that? And all you see in the background, coming into the background, and a lot of people got upset that Antonio Brown did this, but I respected Antonio Brown for doing this. He said, "You will not divide us." He said, "Y'all won't divide us. Y'all won't divide us." So I want to make sure it's understood that I don't give a fuck if a coworker calls out. I don't care if a coworker walks in the fucking building, says they don't feel like working that day, and give a route to somebody that probably doesn't know the route. Don't give a fuck. That doesn't matter. That is a human being. That's a grown human being that decided they weren't feeling it this day. They needed a mental health day, probably. That's probably what happened. I don't know. I don't know the man's situation. I don't know the woman's situation. So why would I fucking be blaming that person for taking time for a place that clearly doesn't give a shit about our bodies, minds, or souls, practically? And y'all over here And you're trying to tell me that I should be mad at him for this? I'm not mad at him for this. I'm not mad. I really wasn't mad at anyone. But since we're going to go on the subject of being mad at someone, if you are a logistics coordinator, if you are a manager, if you're anything like that, why the fuck, why the fuck would you decide at the last second when you had formal notice, by the way, why the fuck would you combine two routes at the last second and then have somebody that does not have the fucking the job description to do something outside their job description? You're like you waited to the last second to tell me about it. I'm sure it wasn't who I think it was, but I'm pretty sure it's not who I would think it was, but I know who it is that made sure that was the last second fucking decision. And you should be to blame. Yes, you should be to blame. Sorry to put that, put that lollipop, you put that lemonade in the lollipop. How about that? You can take that. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a little lemonade, get yourself a little lollipop. You go fucking sit in your little corner because you fucked this up. And I'm letting you know that. You fucked this up. That's your fault. And now you want to start passing the buck to other people because you are a fucking narcissist. And you can't be wrong. No, sir, you are wrong. You fucked this up. Okay? So making sure it's understood. You fucked this up. You made sure that there was two routes on one. You made sure that I was the one having to fucking load this shit. You didn't split it back into the other routes. You decided to put it on one. So you fucked this up. Just letting you know. And you don't have to agree with me. I know you're not going to agree with me because it's a negative against you. But that's cool. Listen, when you sit around here and you try to tell somebody else that I complain a lot, now I do get a little miffed sometimes, especially when y'all start to do dumb shit. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. There's a lot of dumb shit that happens. I get a little miffed about it. Okay, I'll take that charge. But how the fuck are you gonna sit here and tell somebody that I complain a lot, right? Hold on, yeah, I complain a lot, right? But not 3 weeks beforehand, you told me I don't talk enough here. I should be talking. I should be speaking up a lot more. You contradicted yourself because apparently I'm a complainer, but you want me to talk more. So you want the complainer, somebody that's complaining against you, to talk more? Hmm. How does that work? How did you not contradict yourself on that one? How did you not put your foot into that hole on purpose? What are you talking about? I'm a complainer, but you want me to talk more? Why would you want a complainer to talk more? Shut the fuck up, yo. You don't know what you're talking about, right? Maybe you should shut up. Maybe you should look in the mirror, and be like, I fucked this up. This is my fuck up. And move the fuck on. Like if this doesn't happen where this grown ass human being doesn't have a fucking temper tantrum, none of this happens. None of this happens. I'll probably just be talking about Bleach and Chainsaw Man today. But today, y'all decided to fuck with me. Y'all decided to fuck with me on Tuesday. And you're lucky I didn't do a podcast that night. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the most smoothest days I had in a while. Actually wasn't that smooth. The person that normally handles these things, he comes up to me, he's like, yo, he said he complains a lot. I've only heard him say 4 words. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. This is stupid. Like it sounds dumb coming out of your mouth when certain people have only heard few words come out of my mouth. You sound dumb. I'm sorry to put it out there. It sounds like you don't know what the fuck is going on in your own fucking center. And you were the one, this is my center, right? This is mine, right? This is mine. This is my thing, right? You want people to know that you're a king, but real kings are seen as kings, not have to be told, not have to tell people, hey, I'm the king, man. You see this crown? Nah, nah. This is why this is welcome to the resistance. Okay, because apparently part of the resistance now. I'm guilty by association, apparently. So I want to make sure this is understood very quickly that anytime I see something illegal happen at this place that for now on, bro, I'm looking at a microscope. It's a microscope now. Talking about cutting routes again, and like you just had 10 people go out with injuries. You're an it. Like you just like you keep cutting your nose despite your fucking face. So the resolution throughout this thing is this, man. Is I love doing two jobs, man. I do two jobs. Apparently, I'm two job crews, baby. That's all I am, baby. I love this place. And so now I have the excitement on me because fucking with me gave me a whole new energy wanting to now fuck with you. Because that's a problem. Like, I don't care. I have really bad time with authority. So if you feel like you're an authority figure and you start to overstep, and you take that little step over that line, I'm going to have to. I gotta fuck with you now. Now you awoken Pandora's box. You opened the fucking door, and I don't know how to let this fucking snake out. I don't know how to put the snake back in fucking inside the bag, bruh. Because this motherfucker here is a problem. This is a problem right here. Listen, I have two parents that I've that are HR specialists. What happened that day, what happened on Tuesday, is by far the most unprofessional shit that I've ever dealt with from an upper management person in my motherfucking life. That is the most unprofessional shit that I've ever dealt with in my fucking life. I stayed professional. I stayed professional. I didn't yell. I didn't go out of character. I didn't fucking start having emotions. I mean, I wasn't the one having a hissy fit, barely able to put on a fucking seatbelt and having to be kind of coached through putting on a seatbelt. I said, hey, man, just start having a hissy fit, put on the seatbelt, you're good. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, buddy. It's all right. You didn't alpha today. It's okay, man. You didn't alpha today. You really showed really beta tendencies by backing up like a bitch, going to other people, trying to tell them to get me who's completely fucking calm. I'm good. I'm good. Because once you decide to do all that hooping and hollering and you saw me put down the box inside the truck and start to go say some shit, you backed up and started talking to everybody else. I wasn't going to touch you, buddy. I'm not going to lie to you. I won't waste my fucking energy. That's too easy for me. That would have been too easy for me. I won't waste my energy. All I'm saying is, if you keep talking about you're putting 85 people out, and somehow you have 5 sitting there waiting to fucking work, and you put doubled up routes, and you double up routes, and you have 5 people waiting to work, make some money, you're fucking up. That starts from top. That's the top. That's top shit, right? I'm not a logistics man. I'm not a logistics guy. All right, it's just I'm not organized. I'm not the most organized guy. But when you do dumb shit like that, and then you have clearly a solution to it, and you could have avoided all of this if you just did that, that's your fault. That you're supposed to have that foresight. You're the one making the most money out of here. Why don't you have that foresight? Woo! Do your fucking job right, and shit like this won't happen. And now you have a motherfucker that you really didn't want, you did not want to have on their bad side. You did not want me on the bad side, Jack. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm very fucking petty. I'm a petty motherfucker. Okay? I started that night. Just letting you know, we're gonna do petty shit. I'm gonna do petty shit back. And I'm telling you, I'm willing to go really fucking low. So I'm hoping you're willing to go that low with me, because we're going real low to a point that where you want to put hands on me. I'm promise you on that shit, because that's bullshit what's going on now. That's bullshit, and you know it's bullshit, and you know I'm just coming back from a back fucking injury. And I had to get an MRI the next fucking day. And I've been missing a day a week due to going to doctor appointments due to my back. Fucking idiots, man. I'm literally this. Here, man. Here, I'm giving you I'll coach you on this. Yeah, you want me to coach you on it? I'll coach you on it. You have extra people here. You keep saying you have extra people. You have extra people here waiting to work, and you decided to put double the fucking size of the truck on one of them. And on top of that, I'm driving one of the smallest fucking trucks that's at this place. What? What? I just oh. So moral of the story is keep your cool because you find out like Common and Cube, you find out the bitch in you. Found out the bitch in that guy. Apparently, I can't be sarcastic, but now I'm gonna double down on sarcasm. It's gonna be fucking great. I cannot fucking wait. Let's go. Woo! No more talking during stretches, motherfucker. I'm gonna be talking my ass off during stretches. Let's get it. All right. Bleach came back after 10 years of straight fucking high. Pretty much we're gonna call it 10-year slumber. Wanted everybody else to catch up on the game, and then they're gonna come back with some fire ass shit because that's exactly what happened. Ichigo Kurosaki. Fucking yo, the way they entered this fucking show was amazing. I love the way they entered it. They didn't even they practically said, "Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho." That's exactly what they did. They reintroduced themselves. And then for real, the most coldest moment for real was Old Man Yamamoto. I'm telling you, that was Black Force energy. Black Force, yeah, Black Force energy. That was some Black Force energy, Black Air Force energy. Shit, man, my bad, y'all. I fucked that one up. I'm so miffed right now. Black Air Force energy was from Old Man Yamamoto because I don't think anybody in this show, for real, every time Yamamoto is about to fight, it's always like 2-on-1 against them. They like people need to bring two. They need to bring Buddy to fight. Nobody wants to like score up with. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to throw that 1-on-1 fade with Old Man Yamamoto. That fucking that motherfucker cold as shit. So when he has about 5 people sitting around the middle of his office, and they were like, "Yo, your security is kind of lax, don't you think?" For like the highest office in the land, he was like, "What?" He said, "I'm the only security I need." He said, "I'm here." He said, "I'm the only security I need." He's ready to fold. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm not gonna spoil too much. Yeah, I am. But when his homeboy is sitting here bleeding and shit, like fucking dying, and he's sitting here about to fold 5 motherfuckers. He's ready to go. He's ready to go heads up with him. He said, "What's good?" He said, "Y'all want to fight? Y'all some cowards. Let's fight." He's ready to fight 5 people. He don't know their strengths. He don't know their weaknesses. He don't know shit. He was ready to go fuck them up. That was Old Man Yamamoto's mindset right there. It was a straight fucking kill mode. And I fucking love it. That was the most gangster shit ever. That was gangster. I don't know what else to tell you. The OGs are the OGs on every type of anime. These motherfuckers go in and start. Shit, hold on. Okay. These OGs on animes decide to go in and like they don't give a fuck. All right, they're ready to go. Like I'm about to fold this motherfucker. Oh, we about to fold this motherfucker right here. Yeah. We're gonna have to fold. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Anytime you see an anime character that's supposed to be an old man character with a long white beard, just know that motherfucker about that action. And some action worthy shit is about to fucking happen. Is about to go down. And it was about to go down and they fucking ran like little bitches. Next, for me, secondly, just like Ichigo's room is too accessible. Okay, his bedroom is a little too accessible for me. All right, the enemy should not be able to walk through a fucking window and start spewing that bullshit at him. And then he kicked them in the face. Get the fuck out. He pretty much Spartan kicked them. He Spartan kicked them in the face to get him out. This is Sparta in the face. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing his different bankais. We're seeing Chad got his his arms. He got one. I think one's supposed to be a shield, one's supposed to be for action. And then fuck Uryu. I'm excited to see what happens with Uryu though. I think his storyline is going to be the most. Hold on one second. I think his storyline. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like a fucking. Okay, now I can like kind of hear myself. All right, so I think his storyline is going to be the most interesting because he's going to be fighting against. They're fighting against fucking Quincy's, which he is, and we all thought This is supposed to be the last Quincy. What we know now is that he is not the him and his father. I'm sorry, him and his father is supposed to be the last Quincy's. And what we know now is apparently there's been some Quincy's in the wake, waiting for somebody to wake up for the past 1,000 fucking years. So I cannot wait to see the storyline and how that, because he's hated Soul Reapers all his life. He's been trying to kill them. He, like, when he first met Ichigo, you know what I'm saying? He almost took down Katakura Town, mostly because he's, you know, mostly because he hated Soul Reapers because Soul Reapers killed his, I think, his grandfather or slash his teacher, his sensei, practically. So he was ready to fold. He was on site with fucking Ichigo. But like overall, I would like to say that the drawing, the animation, everything about this show was fucking amazing. It brings out something different with it. I don't know what it is. It's just something. It pops more on screen. You know, it just pops a lot better, and I love it. I love it. I love it from the original fucking animations. I really do. I think this is an amazing start. They lived up to expectations after 10 fucking years. Also, who lived up to expectations is fucking Chainsaw Man. Their first episode happened on Tuesday. Of course it did. Oh man. Hold on. I am sweaty right now. Goodness gracious, this is hot as hell. But eh, yeah. Okay. Chainsaw Man came out, and can I just say that Studio Mappa has done an amazing job with everything. That, I mean, with everything that they have put their hands on so far, especially with this show. This show definitely matches the same energy that Attack on Titan did. The animation style, the fucking just the conversations, everything is just fucking great. This was a, this was a beginner storyline for it, and it did not fail. It did not fail, not one fucking bit. It's about a kid that's pretty much a bounty hunter for devils, and his dog, him and his dog, pretty much are killing these things called devils, and he's getting paid, not enough money, but not a lot of money, but he's getting paid to go do that, and he's that is just this show. I don't want to spoil too much for it, but it's amazing. They did a fantastic job with wanting to like capture that fandom that we all been waiting on. Like I keep hearing about Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man. I'm just like, fuck, man, when we gonna get some Chainsaw Man action? Man, they came out the gates ready to rock. They came out the gates ready to go, and I really am pleasantly grateful that all these animes are starting in October. Woo! All right. Yeah. So I'm not going to spoil too much for that. But My Hero Academia, we had our second episode. We see the number 5 fucking hero, Mirko. Um, first of all, the blackness of the show really has been showing out a lot. It's beautiful. I love seeing the blackness that we're starting to see from My Hero Academia, because black people can be his superheroes too. She is a bunny hero. Pretty much her powers is just that is she has the powers of a rabbit. Pretty much actually what they said was she has the power of a rabbit. Actually, she does rabbit things better than rabbits. And she has really strong legs, so her legs are like kind of like cutting through people and shit. And the way she fucking introduced herself to the audience is by going through a hallway and cutting up every fucking person, every fucking Nobu that she could find. It was fucking amazing. It was amazing. And then the next episode is with pretty much her inside of a lab just doing fucking work, getting fucked up in the process, pretty much going against the high tiered Nobus that the doctor has made, and just, yeah, just fucking greatness ensues. That's all I can fucking tell y'all right now. I don't want to spoil that shit either. But I'm just letting you know, so far, the start of My Hero Academia, they didn't start with no fucking fillers. There was no fillers to start this fucking season. They went straight to fighting the Paranormal Liberation Army. That's that. Oh my gosh, Shinraki. Fuck, I'm going to fuck his name. I'm bad with names, okay? But Shinaki. I think it's Shinaki. Shiraki. 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 Okay, Shiraki. That Shiraki has pretty much formed his own crew, formed pretty much different factions of the army, and we find out, they that the heroes also have spread out to different factions to fight off the different factions. So the next episode is going to be fucking great. It's going to be all out fucking battle. It looks like, and I cannot wait to see this. Sorry, my bad. I cannot wait for the next episode. It looks like it's gonna be amazing. All right, lastly, anime wise, apparently. I guess it's just an anime and bitch made podcast today episode. This is bitch made an anime put together because we put some excitement behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Spy Family, Spy X Family. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. This show is kind of yo, I'm not gonna lie, actually. This is a perfect mix of a slice of life and a straight up like spy drama slash fucking hack and slash. Because this family, like all of them are like, there's a fake family. All right. This guy is trying to get a mission done to stop a war. And the only way he can stop the war is having a child enrolled to a school and showing that he has a perfect family structure so he can meet this person to try to convince him to not, have this war happen. And he has to construct a fake family. Now the little girl can read minds, and the wife that you don't meet until for a little bit, she's an assassin. Sorry, I'm just not, fuck that. It's not really a spoiler. It's just fucking that's what's shown. But Spy Family is perfect mix of both of those. It's a perfect mix of anime fucking sub dramas. I mean, sub genres. Goodness fucking gracious. Just like I definitely have thoroughly enjoyed this show. Now I'm to the part where I have to watch sub, and yeah, it's getting a little tough. But I watch shorter series sub. I do. Like y'all know my rules. If it's a longer series, I'm watching this shit. I'm finding that dubber is just not getting watched. Um, Also from a guy that watched Bleach all the way through dubbed, man, watching it sub took nothing away from it for me. Took nothing away. That I've watched all 366 episodes of Bleach. I watched dubbed until the first episode of this one. And I just wanted to let y'all know, yeah, it was great. It's great, man. It's a great show. It's my favorite anime of all time. Everybody knows that. If you listen to the podcast long enough, like I almost started, like, I'm not gonna lie, I started tearing. It was an emotional moment for me. It's a beautiful thing. It's my favorite anime of all time. It's the anime that literally got me back into watching animes. And I just would like to say, man, I'm so happy that it's back. That my childhood is now restored a little bit. And they didn't fuck it up. Oh my goodness, it is like a sauna in here today. Goodness gracious, it's never this hot. Golly. Whew. All right, man. I guess 40 minutes is going to be enough tonight. So I would like to say, to end off the podcast tonight. Oh my gosh, hold on. Whew, it is hot. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What is going on here? I am old. All right, so I would like to say that I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the story that was given to the podcast. Once again, to anyone that wants to share this with anyone, with whoever, whatever, and whatever entity you want to do that to, please understand that I do not give a fuck. Just let you know. Don't give a shit. I don't care. Don't. Okay. Cool. If you take this to heart, clearly you are the offending party. Because me just breathing the wrong way apparently was about to make this guy do a temper tantrum. All right, so I would like to say about final advice: don't be a bitch. All right, so with that, I would like to say, man, I love you guys. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Patreon, Spotify, and anywhere else you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicedown Finest. And with that, I would like to say, oh yeah. Also, my TikTok is motherfucking booming. I want to put it in the bio because I completely forgot what the TikTok name is. Actually, let me try to find out. The shit's booming right now. I got one of my videos that are doing. I'm not gonna lie to you, it makes me happy. Yeah. Let me see. Where is my TikTok? It is at Andrew Cruz 4. Yeah, couldn't find mine. I'm guessing I might have to change that. I'm almost at 3,000 fucking views. Oh, we're almost at 3,000 views. What? All right, sorry. All right, my bad. So yeah, if you want to go check out some, actually, it's mostly my gaming so far. I don't know how to do it. I might do TikTok dances if it gets me views or whatever, and might, who knows? I gotta lose a little weight to do all that, but it's okay. But I would like to say, go check out the TikTok at Andrew Cruz 4. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the content that is being spewed there. Also, I hope you guys enjoy your nights, days, and weekends. And I would like to say I love you guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you when I catch you. With that, don't do anything I would do. Catch you guys later. Deuces.